Hi friends, my name is Miranda Ordóñez. This is Highly Mindful, and today we are talking about if it's right or wrong to want your therapist to be a person of color. It's right. I'm just kidding. No, really, no, it's fine. This video is really for my POC baddies out there who need help and know they need help and don't know who to turn to for it. I personally did look for a therapist of color because I needed help right then, and I thought that if the person in the room looked like me, I might feel a little more comfortable. Is that the only reason to search for a therapist of color? Certainly not. What's important to remember about therapy is that some days you will go in on the worst day of your life, and some days you will go in when like virtually nothing has happened and you're just mulling things over. So something that I would like you to keep in mind is that you want to find someone who is most safe for you, most understanding, and most compassionate throughout the width of your life experience. The perfect therapist does not exist, but you can mix and match what resources you choose to use depending on what you're going through or who you're going through it with. There is nothing wrong with wanting the person across from you listening to your most intimate thoughts and emotions to look like you. Most of my fellow people of color know that moment where you're telling the story of something kind of racist that happened to you or kind of biased that happened to you, and maybe you're talking to someone in the white category, let's say, who doesn't understand what you're saying, and you have to give so much context that then the plot has been lost and it's no longer about what you went through. It is now about you educating someone on decades or centuries of experience that led you to have this unfortunate experience. We all know how exhausting that can be at work or in friendships or just socially or online in general. So to bring that into therapy just feels like baggage you don't need. If you feel like getting a therapist who's a person of color who is your ethnicity or who speaks the same language that you do, if that is going to help you feel more at ease, then I think you should go for it. The less you have to explain about the cultural or sociological or economical factors that have led you to this therapist chair, the better. You want to get to what you feel the problem is, what you feel like the presenting issue is, so you guys can get to work together. And this may feel obvious, but let's not generalize, okay? Just because a therapist is a person of color does not mean that they're going to be a better fit for you. Of course, it does take discernment and trusting your gut and really asking questions and stating your expectations to know who is the right therapist for you. On the other side of this entire conversation is that it is also okay for you to seek counsel from someone who doesn't look like you at all, because that offers a whole other perspective into what you may be going through. Really, what I feel like is the most important thing to think about is what you're going through right now, who is the best audience to help me figure that out, and what solution am I looking for to come out of this. At the core of most of my videos is the hope that none of you are judging yourselves while you're listening to me talk about these things, because what you are looking for in therapy is specific to you. In conclusion, is it wrong to look for a therapist of color? Absolutely not. Good therapists come in all different forms, and looking for a specific type of good therapist, I'm cool with that. I empower you to do that. Even if you aren't with someone who is exactly from your culture, please know that they have been equipped with the tools to meet you where you are. So do your normal pushback, do your normal due diligence, and feel if this person is right for you. But at the end of the day, you want someone in the room who you're comfortable with. So as you explore your therapeutic toolkit and add things to it that you need, I hope you consider adding this channel. It only makes sense to like and subscribe and turn your notifications on so we can keep getting highly mindful together. See you at the next session. Bye.